So when I was done with school, and I came, I said, okay, mom, here is the certificate you want me to. You want me to be a graduate, which I have fulfilled. Now, can I go do what I want to do? Like, I want to be a boss of my own.
Another episode of the Hustlewella show is here. Don't forget that the Hustlewella show is that beautiful show that brings you the hustle story of budding entrepreneurs and shines the spotlight on outstanding individuals doing amazing things to positively impact their immediate society. My name is Uche Uchika. On today's episode of the Hustlewella show, I am bringing you the story of an amazing woman who is doing wonderfully well with the various hustles that she is pursuing. Stay tuned. My guest today is Adelesi Ayo. Ayo, welcome to the Hustlewella show.
Thank you very much for having me, Uche.
It's such a pleasure having you here. Okay, so for our audience out there, they do not know that Ayo is a journalist, she's a food vendor, and she also a renowned makeup artist. So Ayo, I don't know if there's more I should add, but please let the audience know more about you.
All right. Hello everyone. My name is Ayo Adelesi, CEO Divas Touch, and also the CEO Ebony's Kitchen. Yes, like she rightly said, I'm a journalist by profession. Like I studied mass comm and writing school from Madonna University, and from there I discovered my talents of beautification, and here I am. During the lockdown, one of the things that I was able to discover again, apart from makeup, was the fact that I love to cook because I grew up from a background that my mom is a caterer. You understand? So at some point, she became tired from all those things. I like, okay, doing the house things and cooking is just one of the things I love to do among all other house chores. But just leave me in the kitchen. And so, there was no parties and all that. My makeup things were just, and that was it. And I like, okay, since I cook and all that, let me just see how it goes. And it's just been wonderful. Just bless God. So that's who I am. I am Ayo, the CEO, Divas Touch, CEO, Ebony's Kitchen, and a journalist.
A lot of people have been asking me how they can cope in this post-COVID era.
Okay.
And then I brought you on the show because I know that one or two people will have a lot to learn, from your story as a business person. So let's talk journalism first as a career. How has it been for you as a journalist?
Well, as a journalist, it's not so easy and it's not so difficult in that way, because at times you get to be on the move. Like, news is fresh. You have to think outside the box, not within the box anymore. You have to be creative and all that. So when I found myself in the industry of journalism, at first I got into that career without any form of background. Like there was no experience. I learned on the job. After my school and all that, I only studied mass comm. Yes, that was the only basis I had, writing exams and all that. So when I was done with schooling, I just went like, okay, I'm done with schooling. Here's my certificate, mom. I presented it and nothing else. So when the opportunity came for me to get this job with Lagos Television, I found myself with people that were already in the field. They've had several experiences. I didn't have a single experience of journalism. So I just opened up, being the kind of person I am. I opened up to some people and I told them that, see, I want to learn on the job, but I wouldn't want you guys to use it against me. Or even if you guys use it against me, at least I'm still going to learn. Do you understand? Because it's going to add to my own career. It's going to add to my own CV.
Okay. Now, combining journalism and the beauty industry, because I understand that those were the first two you started with.
Yes.
Okay. So what was your journey into the beauty industry like? And where are you right now?
Okay. My journey into beauty started when I was, I think, back then when I was in OAU pre-degree. Like I was just in the nail business. It was just nails. But I was just doing it for fun. I wasn't doing it for business like then. So when I got admission into Madonna University, I still was doing it for myself and my friends. So a friend of mine called my attention and like, why not turn this into business? You're good at what you do. All you just need to do is to improve more. And that was it. So majority of people that know me back then in school, I'm very sure they know me based on my business, not because they are actually popular, like all these popular girls and all that. I became popular based on my business. So when I was done with school and I came, I said, okay, mom, here is the certificate you want me to. You want me to be a graduate, which I have fulfilled. Now, can I go do what I want to do? Like, I want to be a boss of my own. And that was it. And I came back. I had to speak with my stylist, who I told her, okay, I wanted to learn how to make it, to, you know, to have compliment, yeah, to complement the nails and the lashes I was doing.
Okay.
Because I intend to have a shop of my own someday. And that was it. So on the course of doing the whole training, I got a job with MCN, and that was it. So when my contract was over with MCN, I got the job where I am now. And I didn't want the passion for beautification to just go like that. I myself, I used to make up when I was in school. My friends literally bought my first foundations for me. So me being in this field is like a surprise that I actually did it. So years back, and I had said, okay, I needed to learn more of what this beautification is all about, the basics. So I went to learn how to make up and bought my tools, and that was it.
Let's talk about being a food vendor. Ebony's Kitchen.
Yes.
In fact, I see the yummy dishes that you do with that, and I'm like, wow, this woman is on fire in the kitchen. Well, not literally. Okay, so you mentioned that it was during the lockdown.
Yeah.
You know, so I've discussed on the show about people who discovered businesses in the course of in the midst of COVID-19 pandemic, and this is another one here. You know, so the food vending business that you're in, now that the lockdown is over and you know life has resumed for you, you've gone back to work.
Yeah.
You know, so how has it been? How has the business been? How lucrative is it?
Well, I would say to God be the glory, great things He has done. Seriously, this pandemic came and it changed the lifestyle of everybody. You understand? It made us to think outside the box. Before we were used to being confined in our comfort zone. We used to want to discover other things. You know, okay, with the help of pandemic now, churches now realize that they can actually have a virtual service. You don't have to be yourself. You don't have to crowd yourself. So the pandemic has actually created more opportunities than it has actually brought a disadvantage. You understand? We have an advantage. So the advantage of me, I during the pandemic that we're being told to stay in the house, being the kind of level I was, I work with a Lagos state government. So my level was told to stay back at home while the senior levels were at work. So I wasn't going to work, and there was no business for makeup, no parties, you know, everything was just on hold.
On hold, yeah.
So I realized that each time I cook, I post on my status, and people like, hey, why I love this, I did that, you understand? Basically soups. And the fact that I have this background of Delta, so it helped me to like be able to make all those, you know, south foods.
So what advice do you have to somebody who may have interest in venturing into the beauty industry or into food business?
Well, for anyone out there listening and watching right now, I would say it's never too late to start from any point. One thing you need to know is have that zeal, have that passion. Don't go there because of the money first. Go there because you have the passion to serve, and make sure that you have something that the second person doesn't have. Yes, they were saying, because when I wanted to start this makeup job, my own mother actually told me that many people into this business. I said, Mom, the river is very, very wild, and there's enough water for everybody to scoop. The fact that A is already in that business doesn't mean that my own B will not succeed in that business. So don't say because you have a lot of people into cooking and all that you wouldn't want to do. No, as long as you know how to do it, and make sure that yours is standing out, your packaging is okay. Don't put your price very high, especially when you're starting. Have your clientele base, then you can now see the way you can move from there. That's just it.
In years to come, you know, where do you want to see the Divas Touch, and where do you want to see Ebony Kitchen?
Well, in years to come, I would want to see the Divas Touch globally, no longer in Nigeria. The Divas Touch, I want to be able to travel around the world to bring out that satisfaction in people's face. to bring out that to bring out the beauty, the inner beauty in them. Because makeup does not change you from who you are. No, we makeup artists will only enhance your beauty. I want to be able to enhance that beauty that God has given to you. I want a situation whereby in the next 5 years, once anybody sees any of my job on any social media, like, yes, that's the hand. Even before they see the name, they know that that is my work. Just the way we have many people in the industry, that when you see their brand, when you see their job, you know that this is this person's hand job. That's just where I want to be. Then my kitchen, I want people to be able to taste my food and know that, yes, she's actually worth the price. That's just it. All right, for our lovely people out there, if you want to look glamorous for your weddings, for your child education, housewarming, for any occasion of sorts, just, we're just a DM away. We're a DM away. Just send us a DM. Our Instagram handle is Divas Touch, Diva_touch. Then our Facebook as well is Diva_touch. For that glamorous look, for that flawless beat, we are available to travel to any destination of your choice, just to bring that beauty in you out. And for your soup, whatever delicacy you want us to prepare for you, Ebony's Kitchen is also there. We have Ebony_kitchen20. Ebony_kitchen20. That's our handle. You can also follow us on Instagram and send us a DM for that soup. For you single mom, for you busy mothers, even the bachelors, we are there to help you to make sure that you don't starve. If you know you're too busy for the Lagos hustle and bustle, you don't have time to get to the kitchen, don't worry, the errand girl is here. We're there to make that dream delicacy a reality for you.
Interesting. Thank you so much for coming on the show today.
Thank you for having me.
We are so glad having you here.
Thank you very much.
Okay, so my beautiful people, I hope you are inspired by the story of Miss Ayo Adelesi, who I've told you is a journalist by profession, the CEO of the Divas Touch, and the CEO of Ebony Kitchen. And shall share some words of advice for anyone out there who wants to venture into the beauty industry and into food business. I hope you use what you've learned today on this episode to run your own race, hustle to see how your life can be better. Don't forget, it's your favorite girl, Uche Ucheka, and this is the show, the Hustlewella Show. If you have not subscribed to our YouTube channel, please subscribe, go to our YouTube, subscribe, and be a part of this beautiful Hustlewella family. And kindly follow us on all our social media platforms, Hustlewella on Twitter, on Facebook, and on Instagram. Till I come your way in another beautiful episode of the Hustlewella Show. My name is Uche Ucheka. Hustlewella.